is Megan, and the item that I chose that is meaningful to me is a basketball. The personal value that characterizes my life and my item represents is determined. According to dictionary.com, determined means making a firm decision and being resolved not to change it. I believe that this value means making certain decisions and agreeing to not give up until you reach the goal or goals that you've set for yourself. I've been playing basketball since I was 4 years old. Basketball is a big part of my life and one of my biggest priorities. I started playing recreational ball when I was 4 years old and played until I aged out. I played school and club basketball once I got to 5th grade through my senior year of high school, and coached my brothers in the recreational center for 3 years. When I was younger, my favorite part of basketball wasn't the game itself, but snack time after the game. Because I knew after every single game, no matter if we won or lost, we would still get snacks, and that made me the happiest kid ever. Once I got to 7th grade, I started to realize it wasn't just about the snacks. I learned that basketball was actually important. It was important to win, but also have fun. I didn't really understand the full meaning of winning until my freshman year of high school. I attended St. Mary's Catholic High School my freshman and sophomore year. Their girls' basketball team was ranked #1 in the nation, and had won state titles both my freshman and sophomore year. When I made varsity my freshman year, I realized I couldn't joke around with basketball anymore, and that it was serious. These girls didn't just have the national championship handed to them. They worked for it and they earned it. My freshman and sophomore year, I never knew what it was like to lose at the varsity level, because we won every game but one. I was determined to be just like them and work hard just like them. Every single girl on the varsity team had colleges looking at them and already had scholarship offers on the table. I will never forget the day I watched them all sign to the colleges of their choice. From that day, I was determined to get a basketball scholarship. I didn't want my mom to have to pay for anything once I got to college. I realized that I was blessed with the talent and skill, and if I worked hard, I could get a scholarship just like my former teammates did. I went to several camps in and out of state, played in many pickup games, and my mom got trainers so I could perfect my game. My junior year came along, and I was really struggling. I had just transferred schools, moved houses, and still didn't have any scholarship offers on the table yet. I was worried that all the money my mom had spent on me for club ball, snacks, traveling, camps, and everything else was going to go to waste. This is why this exact basketball is important to me. The day down here was the day that I almost quit, because I didn't think I was good enough to get a scholarship. But my family and really close friends convinced me not to, so I stuck with it. I had to remind myself how determined I was to get an athletic scholarship, and that I wasn't giving up until I got one. My senior year finally came around, and I started getting offers. I was offered an athletic scholarship to WNMU, and I was beyond excited. When I received the news, I ran to my mom crying tears of joy. When I told her, she started crying and was beyond excited. I had signed to Western during the early signing period in November of my senior year. After you sign, you technically aren't allowed to play in any club games. That was extremely hard for me, but I love when coaches would ask me to play, and I was able to say I'm sorry, I can't, because I already committed to a school. It was the most amazing feeling in the world. Now that I'm a freshman in college and I've been playing for a little while, I have realized that it's completely different than high school. You have to work hard all the time and never give up. You're always competing for a spot and playing time. You have to be determined to be the best player that you can be, not only for yourself, but for your team. This is only my freshman year and I still have years to go, but I'm still determined to work hard. Just because I received a scholarship doesn't mean that it ends there. I have to keep working. I'm also very blessed to have the family that I do because they sacrifice so much for me and put in endless hours watching me at practices, games, traveling with me, and helping me to be the best that I could. Without their endless support, there is no way that I'll be where I am today. Whenever I feel like giving up or think I can't go any further, I just look at this basketball and think about everything my family and I went through. And I can't help but smile because it reminds me to never give up. Okay, these are the 5 people watching my speech.
Hi, I'm Eve.
I'm Milo.
I'm Tiara.
I'm Tasha.
I'm Jaden.
That awkward.